How Europe's Ukraine gamble backfired, the untold story, intro 00030, quick cuts of war footage, EU leaders speaking, Trump waving, Europe bet billions on a war they couldn't win. Ukraine's army collapsed, Russia took the prize, and now? Europe's left with empty wallets, broken promises, and a continent on the brink. But how did they fall for it? Was it lies, greed, or sheer stupidity? Today, we expose the shocking truth behind Europe's Ukraine disaster, and why nobody saw this coming. Part 1. The $11 trillion lie 033 o'clock, animated map zooming into Ukraine, highlighting mineral-rich Donbass, Crimea. Let's start with the elephant in the room, $11 trillion. That's the value of rare earth metals, oil, and gas buried under Ukraine. Lithium for your iPhones. Gas to power Europe. And guess what? Russia doesn't need all of Ukraine, just the 20% that matters. Think of it like stealing the engine from a Lamborghini and leaving the bumper. But Europe? They thought they could outsmart Putin. They pumped $350 billion into weapons, hoping to save Ukraine, and maybe get a slice of that $11 trillion pie. But here's the twist, Russia already took the slice. While Europe was busy sending tanks, Putin's army quietly secured the mines, the ports, the pipelines. And now? Europe's stuck with the bill. Cut to meme. European politicians crying while Putin drinks champagne. Part 2. The propaganda machine 3 o'clock 6 o'clock. Montage. Ghost of Kyiv. Clips, Snake Island footage, fake war videos. But how did Europe fall for this? Simple. They believed their own lies. Let's break down the fake news that kept the war going. 1. The Ghost of Kyiv hoax. A lone pilot taking down 50 Russian jets? Sounds like a Marvel movie. Spoiler. It was all fake. Ukrainian morale booster? Sure. But when Western media recycled it as fact, Europe bought it, hook, line, and sinker. 2. Snake Island heroes. Remember those 13 soldiers who died fighting after telling a Russian warship to go to hell? Turns out, they surrendered. Oops. 3. Russia's 700,000 dead. The Pentagon claimed Russia lost 80% of its army. Basic math alert. Russia started with 900,000 troops. If that were true, Putin would have been recruiting grandma with pitchforks. Reality? Russia lost maybe 50,000, still bad, but not game over. Meanwhile, Ukraine's lost a generation. Graphic. Side-by-side casualty stats with fake versus real labels, whispering, and who benefits? Defense contractors, Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, their stocks doubled. War isn't tragedy, it's a business. Part 3. Why Europe ignored reality 6 o'clock 8:30. Clip. EU summit, Scholz, Macron looking stressed. So why did Europe keep throwing money into the fire? 3 reasons. 1. They were scared of Putin's next move asterisk. Let Russia win here, and Poland? The Baltics? You're next. 2. They hated Trump, yes, really, asterisk. When Trump said, "This war's dumb, negotiate." Europe went full rage mode. Biden gave them blank checks, until the checks bounced. 3. They dreamed of a pro-Western Ukraine asterisk. A democratic, mineral-rich Ukraine tied to Europe? Goodbye Russian gas. But that dream's dead. Now, Europe's stuck with inflation, angry voters, and a monster energy bill. Cut to TikTok clip. Why is my baguette $10? French protester, part 4. What happens now? 8:30 10 o'clock, asterisk. Animated globe with Russia, EU, US flags clashing, narrator. Asterisk, so what's next? Putin wins. Europe loses. America? Trump's cutting deals with Moscow, leaving Europe out in the cold. Germany's factories are shutting down. France's pensions are collapsing. And you? Get ready for higher taxes, more austerity, and a Russia that's richer, stronger, and laughing all the way to the bank. But here's the kicker. This didn't have to happen. If Europe had negotiated sooner, backed reality over fairy tales, but pride comes before the fall. In Europe? They fell hard. Outro 10 o'clock 10:30, asterisk, close-up of narrator with subscribe button, agree? Disagree? Smash that like button and rage comment below. Oh, and share this before it's fact-checked into oblivion. This is Trend Hack Unlocked, exposing the wars they don't want you to understand. See you in the next one. Why WW3 will start in Africa.